Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski, back for the second round of this season, but I'll probably be editing the first one and releasing it around the same time because I just haven't had the time for the first one. So before going into this round, I'll just show you what happened in the last one because I don't think the guy finished or did all his attacks yet. So he got through the front wall here, no problem, one-shot all of those teams. And then killed the fleets as well. And then down here, he started attacking really late, by the way. I think he only had like 15 minutes left or something. And then he took out the Darth Revan team in one go, obviously using one of his Galactic Legends there, but never actually bothered to even get to the back. So I went unnecessarily heavy on defense here. But yeah, that's it. That was the first round. So second one now against Victarion from the guild This Is The Way, 600, 13k lifetime, and he has 3 Galactic Legends. In terms of speed, I think I have quite the advantage there. So his like third row character is what my quick check is 275, and then for me it's something like I think 300-ish when I lock in with my 3v3 mods. So it shows quite a big discrepancy there. I'll be splitting up my attacks a bit probably because we have a territory war coming up soon and I'll be busy with that, but I figured I could already get started. So he has attacked and once again half the map not cleared, but unlike the other guy he did actually try to get through. So over here that new team, which I was hesitating about because it feels so ridiculously weak, actually got 4 holds, which is kind of crazy. I wonder if he tried to whittle it down so that he could get the Rogue One feat done. That's a possibility. Otherwise he actually spent a lot on that. Fleets, again, no trouble there. Don't know what his banners were, but that's fine. And then over here, 3 attempts on the JKL team, 2 on Darth Revan, and 1 fail on CLS there, which he couldn't get through, so he won't even see the back either. Now last round I think I had SLK in the back, this round it was JML. And a couple of other teams, nothing super strong, but yeah, if they can't even reach it, then it's kind of silly to put a GL in the back. But actually, this is going to be an interesting round, because as you can see here in his front wall, he already has Rey over here, along with General Skywalker and some other decent teams. And then down here he has SLK, with the weaker teams, I would say. So he put 2 of his 3 Galactic Legends on defense against someone who has 4, which is a very daring move, and he split them across his zones with sort of the thought that if I was going to hide a GL in the back, I'm guessing anyway, that I might risk only clearing half his map as well, and then maybe he would have a chance at clearing 3 zones. I think that's been his goal, but as you can see it didn't quite work out for him, and I'm just immediately going to get into the match and get fighting, because yeah, time is of the essence. So what I could do is do a Rey mirror match and an SLK mirror match. I don't want to use SEE on Rey because I would like to use him on the General Skywalker team. But instead of doing the mirrors, which are a bit dicey because his SLK is higher geared and has the relic advantage, I figured I'd just do Rey against SLK. It's going to drop a little bit more banners, but I don't think it should be an issue. With the logic basically being when you fight the other way around, when you use SLK but he isn't health modded against Rey, then you should lose. So hopefully I'm able to replicate that here. If not, then it's going to come down to banners, I think, because I don't think I'll be able to get through both front zones. Now this is also what happened last time. My Rey got targeted at the start, which is actually really annoying. I'm not a fan of that, because it drops her protection substantially. And as you can see now, she's actually really, really vulnerable. So that's actually the most annoying thing that could happen for me here. I'm not going to AoE because actually the days wouldn't be bad. Let's try it. Perfect. Okay, I'm not going to get countered here because that one could have been pretty painful. And then we'll see where we can get. Yeah, they're focusing Rey. It's... Oof, this is nuts. Really not happy with that. It's gonna be a big problem, I think. Yep, it's like... I mean, she's on the verge of dying here. It doesn't really matter, like I can pick off Faust here, but I think they'll just proceed to go at her. And I don't reach my ultimate quick enough. So perhaps using some kind of Taunting tank would have been better than Holdo. But Holdo is just completely being ignored here. So even if I do a basic, I get out of the damage immunity. That's not going to be the play. I just have to try and aim for kills here. And I do obviously recover the health here. But I'm going to use this one now. Hopefully that gets me in a bit of a healthier spot. And go into ultimate. It's going to mitigate some of the damage. But unfortunately SLK actually moves just before me here, which is pretty annoying because now I'll only kill Hux. So it'll have to come down to the second ultimate, and I have to hope that SLK doesn't get me down before that. Or Holdo for that matter. Because he's gonna keep targeting Rey, I think, and doing AoEs. Crit immunity coming in handy though. But it does look like SLK is gonna get a second ultimate off. Yeah, you see here, like, I don't want to use Lifeblood because I've already pumped it up enough. Holdo is taunting in this case, that's pretty sweet. Let's heal Rey back to full. Should have probably put that on Holdo actually. So SLK is gonna ult here. I feel like Lifeblood will put me uncomfortably low. And Whirlwind doesn't kill in this case. It has to be the ultimate. So I actually don't know what the best play here is, so this could be a mistake. I don't think Whirlwind's gonna help me in any way. So I'm gonna go for the Lifeblood and hope it doesn't get my Rey killed. Oof, really close. Yeah, she's gonna go down in the next move, I think. I can't get her to full. Look at that, just like one move short of the ultimate. That's so annoying, actually. Huh. Well, nothing I can do here. This is, I mean, I have the foresight, but that gets cleared now. Wow, that's insanely close. I feel like I lucked out of this one pretty hard. But at the same time, I did get pretty unlucky there with the timing of the ultimates. So that's where the speed of the individual characters kicks in and becomes really important. And that makes it so difficult to predict. I'm sure I could have played some of that better. I don't think I did a really great job there. But nasty fight, and definitely the nastiest combination with those two first order, in my opinion. Also, I think according to the stats as well, it's the team that people fail against the most other than Zombie and Taka. That should be all I need, because even if they stun Watt, he's still going to get his bonus turn, and he has the survivability to get through. My SLK here is modded for health, so he's got 184k health, and his Rey, which is like, you do need to check the mods, of course. She's health modded, so her ultimate does not have the damage to take down my SLK, which is why I ended up making this decision to not mirror, but to do this instead, because my modding makes me better suited to do it this way. So you'll see they probably, they even go for SLK, so that doesn't even matter. Oh geez, this has been a while. Do you use tank tech here or health? I think it's health. I don't even remember. Wow, I should really know this. I'm pretty sure it's health tech. I feel like a dumbass right now. Yeah, let's go with the health tech. Go for Chewie. And there's not really a point in pissing them off too early by triggering too many whirlwinds. It shouldn't like risk me, like make me risk a loss essentially, but at the same time it's just about me getting to ultimate and picking them off when I get a good shot. Like now Rey is gonna whirlwind and she's going into ultimate, so if I have a chance to pick off Chewie, this would be it. I obviously don't have it, but this is gonna be my shot. There we go. And you see here, like, after her whirlwind, I'm still at like 75% health or something like that. So really no threats to SLK at any point. And she's gonna get another whirlwind and another ultimate off, and neither of those should end up mattering. I can even tank the second ultimate with my ultimate if I want, which I'll probably end up doing just to see if I can get like a remain at full health. I might get a shot here. No, okay, wow, that was stupidly close though. Well, I've got a 2-turn ultimate here, why not use it? I could demonstrate to you that it doesn't matter. You don't need the ultimate for this fight if you have the modding. But I think you've already seen this one before, probably. Alright, now I'm not going to use SCE on General Skywalker yet. Who knows, he even has JML in the back, and then maybe I need to get creative with the Galactic Legends that I have left over. And let's see how it works. Geo Soldier is also pretty nice to loop faster, but Sunfac has more survivability. So let's not trigger them immediately. I know I've had this fight come really close before. When they start looping with bigs like this and Brute keeps countering. Okay, I think I'll just start making progress on Wedge. Use that special up. Heal every chance you get. And that's also a possibility to leave Wedge alive a little bit, but I'd rather have him on Mothma waste or revive. So that I can try to pick him off immediately again. Oof, that was actually maybe not the smartest play in hindsight. Could end up costing me. Well, I'm almost back at the revive point already. I don't want to AoE, it doesn't really add any value. Get Wedge pretty low. Fortunately, the equalization kicks in between those hits, which gives me a pretty good shot at staying alive. Pretty tricky to get through this Wedge quick enough. I think now I'll do an AoE just for the exposes. This should get him down. And now if I can debuff the bigs at some point, then I can daze him. Just thinking here, I want to hit this guy actually for a sec. Dispel that. And Wedge is about to come back. I probably need to speed this up a bit and narrate a bit less. Okay, that's good. Starting to lower bigs quite seriously, that's good. Wow, this is a pretty crazy loop. It doesn't seem to end so far. I mean, one of them's gotta stop countering at some point. If not, then I win, normally seen. Although this is lowering my entire team, that's actually not amazing. Now I'm gonna heal here. Let's get back in the countering fight. There we go. So it takes a bit of time. It's not the funnest match, but it does work. So against the Talzin team, I was thinking of using Bounty Hunters because there's like no damage on their end. It's a really cheap team to use. And it should be able to get me a 54. It's just gonna take me a little bit to get to the point that I need to be. And hopefully I can kill Talzin with a execute so that she doesn't come back. Oh, they do really like their stuns. Alright, let's heal a bit here. I need it pretty badly. Gotta get that Plague off Bosk. There we go. Okay, let's get her out of here. Perfect. So now it's just going to be a matter of taking Zombie to -2 stacks, lowering Daka enough, and then executing her. I could also start stacking some debuffs on Daka and see if I can get a lucky shot at some point. No idea if that's gonna work, but it's worth trying. I can't do execute just yet. She needs a little bit more than what she has. I could also just keep targeting her, essentially. I think that has a decent chance as well. Like now, the turn meter removal kicked in very well. This should kill. Yep. So super easy 54, very cheap. Just not a very good defensive team. You can do so much with those Night Sisters on offense. Don't know why you'd put that on defense. Like the Acolyte version I get, but with Daka it's just... I don't know, not my thing. I don't mind if Dooku stealths them. So I'll just work my way through this team and then show you the back. So it's Droideka gone. And a nice 54. We have the weaker teams. Oh my, that Gideon team. That might actually be my shot at doing some Rogue One stuff. Nice. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna use Sith Eternal Emperor against General Skywalker then. Also just remembered that like it's not a Rogue One feat, it's a Rebel Fighter feat. They just have Baze in there, who is a Rebel Fighter. But minor difference. So I can probably use like my pretty lousy Mon Mothma against that Gideon team. And I guess that does a bit better than my Rogue One. That one's 5s, yep. So I might just end up killing Rex in a couple hits. Really no particular reason to relink. Let's recover the protection. So he's gonna massacre my cooldowns every time. Oh, I don't like this. I could actually lose. Because I don't seem to be critting him, even though I should totally be critting him. Unless I take a second turn here before he does, I lose. Yeah. Nice. So a little bit dicey. I haven't had this go wrong, but I've seen it go wrong. Which shows you that actually General Skywalker could get pretty close to taking out SEE. I think I tried that at some point myself against a non-ultimate. And then he picked me off super quickly. So this looked a lot dicier to me. Okay. Shaq, then we use Padme, no need to overthink that one. It's pretty much what I ended up saving her for. She was actually initially on defense for me. And then I thought, well, it seems a bit heavy. Maybe I should make a swap and put something else on defense. And I'm glad I did, because I've been going perhaps a little bit heavier on defense than makes sense. As I am particularly struggling to cleanly get through a lot of these teams. So I think a lot of people are experiencing as well that it's not as easy to full clear. Been seeing a lot more people struggle with it. Let's not risk not killing Shaq here and just kick. Go for Arc up next. Or rather, he ends up going for himself, I guess, with the counters. And it's going to be a 51, which is what I don't like about using this team on offense, but it does get the job done. 52. I guess GK was full enough on protection even after taking that initial hit. So that's good. Kylo Ren, let's use Rey Jedi Training. Actually, I've got all the characters here at the top, so not really any reason to go through the menu. Put this on BB-8. And we start by going for Fox. Or, again, like a lot of these characters, they really like to just kill themselves. But to be fair to this guy, I wouldn't know either if I hit a metal ball with a stick that it would roll back and start beating me to death. So I can't really blame him for that action. It's not going to be a 54, probably because Kylo Ren is annoying. Let's daze him. I could try though, see if I can keep him under control. I need to cycle through 2 Illuminated Destinies to get there. So I'll just fast forward as this is going to take a bit. But you get the idea. There we go, that's gonna be good enough. So it's been a while, I haven't looked up how to use this team anymore, so I'm gonna have to remind myself as I go along. So since my Trey is also faster than Newt, I'm going to just start with a Fracture, isolate Newt, do a Drain. And Trey's next ability needs to ability block Grievous, so that Thrawn can stun him here. No reason to swap with anyone, it's just a risk actually. Let's keep lowering B1. Okay, that's annoying. Should probably swap here. And Drain. And Refracture Grievous. I could have gone for the basic for the ability block there. But I'd rather make 100% sure that he goes down. Use that on Thrawn in this case, because Thrawn needs to be the one to recover my protection banners. And I think I'll try to save Nihilus here. Traya can... I think she has like okay health steal, she can keep herself alive. So what I like about this one is you don't actually lose the turn sort of to Fracture, but you do really lower B1 very fast. So it's quite a nice way to get his stacks down quickly. Most annoying part with the extortion here is that it just hits every character on your team. But if I can try to get Thrawn to full, I'll be happy. Let's cleanse some of this. Thrawn is full there. Traya almost. I don't think I'll get there though. Thrawn's still gonna count as full, I think. Doesn't look like he has only 9k health there. It's kind of crazy how you just take him out. But that zone's down. See if he went... No, okay, light on fleets. Now we can start doing the back zone. The Karth team here, I'll just quickly Kylo, that's why I saved him. I had a suspicion that he might go light in the back. And in that case, this was going to be a free 56 for me. A lot of people like to put Kylo on defense. He is pretty annoying to get through, but... it's pretty nice to sometimes be able to take out a team with just him. Okay, that was unexpected. But then again, it's like a gear 11 Zalbar or something. Maybe it was 10. It's probably better for me than Mon Mothma, who without any molds, just she won't move. Okay, let's try. Just have to be careful that Rolo doesn't get the kills, but she'll probably get some. I would also appreciate if they went for my bigs as much as possible, because he can be pretty funny like that. I'll take Talia out first, I think, just so she's not there to cleanse anything, take any turns. Also no clue whose kill that is going to count as. Please don't kill. Okay, nice, that's at least one. And then Rolo should be able to one-shot Asajj by herself here. Yep. So I hope that was worth it and that I got some kills. Well, Rolo is actually not a rebel fighter, so hers doesn't count, but killing Asajj is pretty important too. See if I got two. I did. Okay. Just need 3 kills and then I'm 1 short of getting that feat done. Gideon is probably the first target. Let's whack him. Not gonna enjoy that demoralized, I think. Oh, that is just dead. Which is the max health? This one. Okay, let's do it. Good. He's already down. Yeah, pretty easy. I didn't consider the fact that I still had Lando. If I had known, I wouldn't even have said that it would be tricky, because he makes this trivial. Even got a 52 for it. Cool. So I got Jedi. I still have my Dark Trooper and oh my. I have a lot left. Should have used Night Sisters in the front somewhere. Well, I didn't really plan the second part, so I guess that explains. Let's just go straight for the big boss. Complete non-event. Kind of like the Galactic Challenge of today. Holy moly, that was like 30 seconds or something, probably 20 on autoplay, and then you're just completely done with the CLS team. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen it. So here I want to try out, like I could go for the super easy 54. I want to try out my Qui-Gon Jinn, because he hasn't gotten any use. Pretty sure I modded him. It's decently fast. Still got Vader too, of course, but not really any way to recover protection there, while I do on this team. So we go for Boba first. What I quite like about Qui-Gon Jinn, together with the other two here, is that he has actually a fair bit of synergy. His basic here can give himself turn meter and remove it from the other character. His special here can call someone to assist, which heals them up under JKR lead. And deals more damage, so if a buffed up Yoda ends up using this, he can hit pretty hard. And the special removes buffs and gives offense up for 3 turns, which Grandmaster Yoda can reshare at the end of the 3rd turn or something, as long as it doesn't get dispelled. So you're 80k basic without being buffed from Yoda there. You got the buffs afterwards. That, in my opinion, is really good. Let's pick him off here. Do an AoE, call him again. So, like, his kit's not very elaborate, but you'll see here again as well. It's pretty handy to have that shot. Let's swap over to Yoda. And just wait for JKR. I'll just save Bosk for last. No crit in that case. Well, I was wondering what that buffed up hit was gonna do. I'll never know the answer. It is a relic Bosk, so he does hit decent. But yeah, I just like the idea. If you want to save Jolie for something else, like I did in this case, then it can be pretty handy to throw Qui-Gon Jinn in here. So this one I've done too many times to count now, I think. But I hope that by people seeing it over and over and seeing how all the fights play out, that the potential RNG is very low, thus they feel more confident to do it themselves as well. It's just a good shot at getting like 65-ish banners, sometimes 64. Now in this case I'd like to call in the assist on Biggs for a potential stun, which I did get, and I will just pick him off, pass another turn, get the stun. Phantom's always annoying because of the ghost potential, which makes this drag out really hard. But as long as that one hits, it doesn't come to it, and indeed a 64 in this case. And then that one We're just gonna undersize with the 4 ships, and then we're done with the second round. Managed to one-shot everything and even get some feats done, so pretty happy with that. And he didn't clear half my map, so what more can I really ask? So since Vader's gonna go in anyway, I might as well just drop his offense, so that his attack hurts a bit less. So Vader in an Empire fleet, he can hit so hard, it's ridiculous. You don't fight it in arena, so it's really easy to forget, but dude's a monster. Okay, he gets healed, very nice, because that allows me to get my protection back up on everyone for a very sweet 68, okay. Just one short of what I thought. So total score of 3150, I'm very happy with that, considering the feats that I managed to do and the somewhat tricky GL fights there. Yeah, hope you had a good second round, and I look forward to the third one, where I'll have to see if I can keep up the good streak. So see you then.